everyone, back tuning into today's video. We're doing the 5-day forecast today, have a detailed look at the weather for the next 5 days across the British Isles. A lot of dry and warm weather coming up today, but once we get this day out of the way, it's turning up much more unsettled. There'll be some heavy rain, possibly some thunderstorms as well, coming up from the south through Thursday and Friday as well. So quite a bit going on. I'm going to rush through the announcements so we can get on to the actual forecast. So just to say that there's video ads on all the pages. GasOpens.com, they open out in the content when you've watched it, but close back up again. Thanks so much for doing that. There's also links to articles on all of the pages, so if you have a browser widgets and click through, you'll be helping to pay for the website. Thanks very much for doing that. The websites we're using for 5-day forecasts are the weatherout.com and westcentral.com, both those websites on the links page. So this is the radar picture. Now, I've had some rain in the southeast, a little bit more than expected yesterday. It's pretty much going away now. There's still a little bit lingering on the southeastern coast, but it is clearing off into the North Sea. I think you'll see it's more or less a universally dry picture across the country. But if I just scroll down, there's some precipitation that goes just appearing on the very bottom of the radar just there. That is the signs of trouble coming up from tonight onwards and through tomorrow and into Friday. It doesn't look much at the moment at all, but that will get much more significant over the next 24 to 48 hours. We're actually under a ridge of high pressure today, so a lot of dry weather coming up today with this ridge through the country. So we can expect plenty of sunny spells, and it's going to get pretty warm and humid down in the south this afternoon, with temperatures going up to around 26, possibly 27 degrees, so knocking on the door of 80 Fahrenheit down in the south of the country. Very pleasant summer's day, and even in the north we're going to be up to around sort of 21, 22 across parts of northern England and into Scotland. So yeah, really nice day coming up. Now, overnight tonight is when the fun and games are starting, because we've got this area of low pressure developing down across France and the Bay of Biscay. That's going to be pushing northwards through the course of the night and into tomorrow, and will still be with us on Friday. We're going to start off tonight with a lot of dry weather, clear spells, but there could be heavy showers, possibly a rumble of thunder around the Channel Islands and southwestern parts of England this evening. And if anything, they'll get more widespread in the second half of the night. So we'll find an area of sort of thundery showers, maybe thunderstorms, pushing up from northern France into central southern parts of England and Wales. That leaves the bulk of the country actually dry, though, tonight with clear spells. We'll turn quite chilly across Scotland, with temperatures dropping into single digits. Further south, though, it's actually going to be quite a warm and humid night, with temperatures holding up in the mid-teens Celsius. Now, going through into Thursday, this area of low pressure is going to carry on pushing northwards. So we'll find this initial area of showery rain, possibly thunderstorms across central southern parts of England, gradually moving northwards through the course of the morning and into the afternoon. Going through the Midlands, parts of Lincolnshire and East Anglia, and then carrying on up towards northern England, perhaps even threatening southwest of Scotland and Northern Ireland by the end of the afternoon. Behind it, it will turn mainly dry with sunny spells. Now, there could be a few thundery showers still being sparked off because it will be very warm and humid, but behind this band of thundery showers, it probably turns dry in the south on Thursday afternoon. And the bulk of Scotland will stay dry as well with sunny spells. Temperatures in the north, generally around 19, 20, 21, something like that. Down in the south, very warm again if the sun comes out. So we could potentially see a temperature go up to around 26 degrees, 79 Fahrenheit. But it will be dependent on how much sunshine breaks through, because behind that area of thundery showers, it's probably going to stay pretty cloudy, just feel very humid. But if the sun does come out for any length of time, there is the potential for warmth, because there's a lot of warm, hot air really being dragged into this thundery low pressure. That's what's fueling the low and will fuel the rain. So there is warmth potential, just depends whether the sun comes out. Towards the end of the afternoon tomorrow, we'll find another area of heavy rain, possibly thunderstorms, starting to move into southern and southeastern counties. And then the low pressure carries on developing overnight Thursday into Friday, so we've got an area of low pressure over the top of the country by the time we get through into Friday. So we'll find another band of heavy rain, possibly with thunder, moving northwards across England and Wales. I think as we go through the night, the thundery potential will ease off, and we'll find this these thundery showers sort of developing into a band of thundery rain, if you like. And quite where that band of thundery rain is sitting as we go into Friday is uncertain. Its position is chopping and changing a little bit. But it's important where that band of thundery rain is, because it could last all day on Friday and be very, very wet if you find yourself underneath it. So I'll be updating Stormwatch later on this afternoon, around 6 o'clock this evening. We'll try to pin down exactly where that band of thundery rain is going to be on Thursday night and Friday. Be a warm night on Thursday night as well, and quite humid and sticky too. So this is the chart for Friday. We've got this area of low pressure right over the top of the country. As I say, there's a band of thundery rain somewhere over the UK. I think pinning it down at the moment, it's probably looking like northeastern England down into northwestern England, into eastern parts of Wales, possibly the West Midlands, and then going down into some southwestern parts of England. But that position could change. It could be pushed further east. It could go a little bit further west. So we're going to wait and see. But where that occurs, it will be a very wet day, because some of that rain could be quite torrential actually on Friday, and there will be a risk of localised flooding being generated from that. Now, Northern Ireland probably stays out of trouble, as does northern and western parts of Scotland, and for southeast parts of England, East Anglia and the southeast, probably after those thundery showers have cleared through overnight, Thursday into Friday, it probably is actually mainly dry on Friday itself with sunny spells until late on, when this band of thundery rain will swing from west to east across the country and clear out of the way overnight, Friday into Saturday. So the southeast probably has a mainly dry day on Friday, unless that band of thundery rain, of course, is shunted eastwards, and we've just got to wait and see exactly where that band is. Now, it could still be very warm down in the southeast, with temperatures up to 25 degrees around London, that's 77 Fahrenheit, but generally really quite a cool day actually, with temperatures just into the mid to upper teens Celsius at best, and under that persistent band of heavy rain, it really will feel very cool and miserable indeed. Things calm down as we go through into Saturday. That low pressure will clear off into the North Sea overnight Friday into Saturday, so Saturday will be a mopping up, a drying up sort of day, because there'll be a few showers scattered around, particularly in the northwest. I think they'll be generally light, not amounting to too much. A lot of dry weather on Saturday with sunny spells and probably turning quite cloudy through the afternoon. Thing you'll note about the weekend is that temperatures will be very cool for the time of year. So maximum temperatures on Saturday, probably just in the south, around 20 degrees, something like that, 68 Fahrenheit. Central northern parts of the country just into the mid to upper teens Celsius. And overnight, Saturday into Sunday, it'll turn very chilly indeed. We're not talking about frost yet, but it will turn very chilly with temperatures widely down into single digits. So Sunday will start with a touch of autumn in the air, I think, a bit of an autumnal chill on Sunday morning, but otherwise it should be a mostly dry day again on Sunday with sunny spells, just a few showers scattered about, more particularly in the west. And temperatures after that Tuesday will probably recover a little bit more, so maybe going up to around 22, that's 72 Fahrenheit in the southeast. Now we end the 5-day forecast period on Monday with signs of a bit of a change taking place, something different to what we've had throughout summer so far, because again high pressure building over Scandinavia. Quite what that means for next week is uncertain. It could shift the winds into the east and it starts drawing some much hotter air off the continent, but at the moment it looks as though actually low pressure is going to carry on running underneath the ridge from the Atlantic and keep us pretty cool and showery. But it's a change on what we've had this summer. We haven't had much high pressure over Scandinavia, so we've got to wait and see really, I think, what the implications of that sort of is. But in terms of the actual weather on Monday, very little difference, just that winds will be coming in from an easterly direction. Mainly dry day again, a few showers scattered about, there'll be sunny spells too, temperatures up to around 22 or 23 degrees, so back towards where you'd expect temperatures to be in the middle of August. Finally, having a look at the charts from weather out, so you can see weather in your area over the next 5 days. Loads of dry weather with sunny spells through the course of today. A very nice day indeed. As we move through into Thursday, we find an area of showers and maybe some thunderstorms coming up from the south in the early hours of Thursday morning. They'll carry on northwards through the course of Thursday itself, and then following behind it turns mainly dry for a time. But then by Thursday evening we'll find more heavy rain, possibly again with thunder moving up from the south and the southeast. For Friday, we're looking at a lot of rain in a specific band through central parts of the country. As I say, we've got to pin down exactly where this band of rain is. It could be a bit further east of this, it could be a little bit further west of this. So let's wait and see. I'll be updating Stormwatch on that tonight. Be very wet underneath that band of rain, with torrential rain giving risk of localised flooding. On either side, it should be mainly dry, and there is warm potential still in the southeast, but underneath the rain band, very cool day, really cool and miserable. As we go through into Saturday, all of that is gone, and it'll be a much quieter day on Saturday, with mostly dry conditions and sunny spells. Probably quite a lot of cloud coming through in the afternoon. Temperatures much lower on Saturday. It'll feel pretty cool. And then as we go through in sunny again, lots of dry weather coming through, and that stays with us into Monday. Temperatures gradually staging a little bit of a recovery, going back towards average by the time you get through to the start of next week, with winds going into the east. And then, as I say, quite where we go after that through next week, with this area of high pressure building over Scandinavia, we've got to wait and see. So in summary, it's going to be an unsettled period coming up. Lots of dry weather today, but after that, all eyes on thundery rain coming up from the south through Thursday and Friday, particularly wet across some parts of the country on Friday, and then turning drier but cool into the weekend. Temperatures staging a bit of a recovery by the time we get through the start of next week. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.